Hello everybody. I haven't had one of these videos in quite a while, but I have decks that I haven't shown you all. And so I figured I would start with some of them and have unboxing videos, get my YouTube game up just a little bit. We'll see how things pan out. But I'm starting with this deck. So this is the Goetia Tarot in Darkness. You know what's so funny? Like, there was one time where I said Goetica, and there's no C in this. It shows you how little that I knew. And still know, you're always learning. But I was like, where the fuck did I get Goetica from? It was a lot. This is the box. This is the cloth that it came with. So this is the Kickstarter edition. I did not back the Kickstarter, but this is the Kickstarter edition. And the sheen on it is just really pretty, because we love rainbows. So the card, there's a card that got replaced. That when they sent this, they also sent a replacement card, and it's card number 12. The Queen of Cups. So I couldn't exactly tell in the very brief time that I was comparing the two cards what the differences were, but I trust them. So, cool. Like I said, this is the cloth that came with it. It is very nice. It's very sturdy. It's velvety. It has all kinds of symbols on it and stuff. This deck reminds me of the Demon Summoning Tarot by Travis McHenry, and then the Occult Tarot that was published by Rockpool. So this is published by Los Garibello. I don't think this version is available well, no, I think it's available through their website. I think they have limited numbers of it though. They also have the Notoria Angels deck, which I would love, but the demons called to me more. So it came with a bag. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use the bag for, because I'm going to keep the cards in the box. So I don't know, we'll see. So this is the box. It is a chunky monkey. You have the seal right there. And the box actually is going to open like this. How cool is that? So you have a print of Lucifer here. Shit, there we go. You have a print of Lucifer. We love to see it. And you have the non-Servian right there. And then inside the box, you have a hymn to Lucifer that is by Aleister Crowley. So that's always fun. Interesting man. And then you have the book. You have the cards that I'm going to get out. And then there are also coins in here. Now, I am not exactly sure what to use the coins for, to be honest. But we do have them, and they're in there. And we love to see it. We love a coin. So I'm gonna close this box. I'm gonna place it right over here. This print is really nice. I really like this. Okay. So we're gonna move the cards over here. And we're gonna take a look at the guidebook. So the guidebook is also a chunky monkey, which is probably why the box is so chunky. So we're gonna look at the table of contents. And so it's chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. The demon cards, additional cards, alternative cards. Chapter 4. So it doesn't really tell you what the chapters are, but that's okay. So we've got a lot going on. There's a lot of history in this. We love to see that. And then you have the Kabbalah and Tree of Life. And then you have the structure of the deck. So basically you've got the sigil of the demon, the original number, the name of the demon, the number of the tarot card, the name of the tarot card, the planetary attribution, the zodiacal or astrological attribution, and you have the traditional attribution of the demon with his tarot card. So I will say that part kind of got me a little bit, but it tells you the original pairing of the demon and the card. So then you go to the demon cards. You have a little chart. And then this is what it looks like. So the deck is not set up as majors and then minors, ace through king, and it's not set up like that. So it's set up as the name and number of the demon. So this is what we've got. It tells you a little bit about him. The information that's on the card, the sigil, and a picture. And it follows that pretty much throughout the whole, like it follows that pattern. Oh, this one's interesting. Card number 39. So here we go, and then we get to the end. And we have additional cards. So we've got the sword, the vessel, these are the ace cards, the disc, and the wand. So those are the ace cards. We have Lilith as one of the lovers cards, Lucifer. We have alternative cards. We've got a lot of King Solomon cards. And then the flaming sword, representing the journey through the tree of life. And then you have traditional readings, shadow working techniques. There's that card again. The Tower. Interesting. So you have planets. So signs. There's a lot of really good information. So you have the mat. So you have, so there's like an invocation to use the mat. That's interesting. Ooh. I feel like that could get a lot of people into trouble. And I don't mean that disrespectfully, but I'm saying, like, if I don't know that much about a demon, and I'm just gonna be like, hey, like, you know, I'm gonna call on XYZ to do my will, you better be ready for what that entails. Like, they don't do shit for free. But whatever. Okay, so these are the cards. A standard tarot size card is going to be about like this. These cards are ginormous. They are absolutely huge. So I think I'll have to come up with new ways of shuffling them. But I'm not going to show you all of the cards, but we're just going to take a look at them. So you have the mat, the black mat on the sides. And this is the back. So I did go through these cards and look at them all, but also to just get to get them to not be stuck together. So then there is that rainbow sheen to them. The art is really interesting, and I had to admit something. I originally was not a fan of the kind of like super computer generated art that this is. Like, you can tell that's the art style. I like this one too. But it grew on me. Temperance. So the key with this deck is you can look at the Six of Wands, but it might not be, like, these might not be the same. So this is where the card that you're holding is. Like, see how this one is the Page of Pentacles. but it says 9. So yeah, so pay attention to this right here, not what's on the bottom. And sometimes they match up. So keep going through these. I'm not going to show all of the cards because there's actually quite a bit of them. Oh, the 9 of Cups. I love the 9 of Cups. In fact, we're going to put the 9 of Cups right there because I need that energy today. It came up in my planner. And of course, look at the card that I draw. Or look at the card that I separated the deck and found, the Tower. It's not that it's not that I don't like the Tower. It's just very interesting to me whenever it comes up. I don't necessarily think that it's bad, but it's kind of like when you draw a card of the day, right? And you get like the Tower one day, and you get the Death card another day, and you get the Ten of Swords another day. Like, it rarely means that you're going to have a lot of super crazy events happening, like day after day after day. But it's very interesting to, this is quite literal, of the Hanged Man. But it's quite interesting to see how that card shows up, and how it works, right? And how it makes itself known. So this is the Emperor. I like this card. I feel like he is definitely up to some stuff. This is one of my favorite demons because it's a peacock. Okay, so I'm going to keep these 2 cards over here, and I'm going to show you the extra cards. So we have the Aces, Lilith, I think, is probably my favorite card in the deck. I never say that about the Lovers card. So we have a lot of Devil cards. Devil, Devil. And then we have Ishtar with the Lovers. We have Lady Babylon as Strength. Ooh. King Solomon. King Solomon. I'm saying I've been talking about tarot for too long. And then we have the sword, the flaming sword that goes through the Tree of Life. So we love to see that. So I'm going to put those over here. And we're going to take a look at card number 35. So if you want to look at the demon, this is the number you go by. That's the demon's number. So, oh, Fur. The 35th demon is an important marquis who rules over 30 legions of lower spirits. He's a strong warrior who appears in the form of a wolf with griffin wings and a snake's tail. The strong influence of the Nine of Cups makes him a valiant ally, able to lead us without hesitation, albeit sometimes slowly, to victory, and to the realization of ideals and the full gratification of our projects, especially in the areas of emotions and family. If the moon, with its instability and imagination, takes over, Marcosius can cause some temporary obstacles, quarrels, and transform our dreams from realizable to completely impalpable. Therefore, it is important to exploit the analytical, methodical, and selective side of Virgo to focus on a situation in front of us and exploit our emotions in a constructive way. I love that. So you see the Virgo-ness right there. So yeah, this deck is very interesting. I am looking forward to working with it in a way that I don't know if I will necessarily do it for clients. But I'm looking forward to working with it in my personal practice. But yeah, so let me know what you thought about this video, my first unboxing video in quite a while. If you like this, if you're seeing it on Instagram, give me a like, save the video, even if you never watch it again, save it, share it. If you're on YouTube, give me a like, subscribe, leave a comment wherever you're at. And yeah, I will talk to all of you later. This has been a review, reveal, unboxing, show and tell of the Goetia Tarot in Darkness. Bye.